Okay, y'all. So, we need to talk about this craziness because my jaw is on the floor. So, we know that Cardi B and Offset's marriage is pretty much over and done. And Cardi B has moved on to Stefon Diggs. And it seems like Offset is trying to move on. But guess who he is messing with? Selena Pell. And y'all already know how this is going to go. But let me just say, I cannot understand for the life of me how these men continue to mess with Selena Pell knowing this woman does not care about them. This woman continues to expose their personal business. I mean, I just do not get it. A snake is going to always bite, and she does exactly that. Every single time with these men, she gets exposed for exposing them, and these men continue to line up to deal with her. So, a few days ago, she exposed Offset while he was laying up in her bed. She recorded him while he was sleeping, and she posted it on her Twitter page. And then a few days later, that's when all the tea came out. Now, she ended up on a podcast, and she exposed all of Offset's tea. Now, why is she doing this? He allegedly owes her $15,000. He didn't want to pay up. So, she just decided to tell all this man's business. Now, while she was on this podcast, she exposed some dirty secrets. Number 1, she let it be known that Offset told her that he wanted to shoot and rob Stefon Diggs. Now, this is nothing new. We did hear about this already when his ex-girlfriend exposed text messages of Offset wanting her to help him set up Stefon Diggs.
He told me that he was gonna when he sees Stefon, he's gonna shoot him in his knee and strip him and rob him.
If I catch Buddy and I can catch him, it's gonna be bad. So I think she on some beat, strip, shot in the knee, all type of shit. See, I wasn't on his
Shot in the knee.
Crackhead.
Yeah, and that he said that Stefon.
But y'all remember some months ago when Cardi B took to Spaces and she was talking about that Offset had been doing some crazy stuff, that it's very scary that he had been scaring her, and she was very much in fear for her life. It looks like she did what she had to do to protect herself and her kids. But we already know a restraining order does not stop crazy. So I'm wondering how that has been going for Cardi B with this alleged restraining order against Offset. But we're not even done. So, she also alleged that Stefon Diggs got so pissed off while Cardi B was in the hospital giving birth because they told her due to the fact that she's married, the baby can only have either her last name or her husband's last name. And Stefon did not like it.
Cardi has a restraining order on Offset, so he's not allowed to talk to the babies at all. He's been FaceTiming Culture through his other daughter this whole time and talking to Culture or whatever, and I guess Culture's been saying like she hasn't even met Stefon, so that's probably why like she thinks like how the fuck is this baby, and I don't talk to my dad, like how did you just have a baby, you know?
Yeah.
And she's like knowing that that's not her brother.
But what's so immature is that he abandoned her for 3 days after she just gave birth to his baby boy. And the crazy thing is you knew you were dating a married woman when you got with her. I mean, what did you expect to happen? It's no secret that there are legal rights that you really don't have right now because she is still married. A complete mess. But Selena Pell still is not done. She ended up going to her Twitter account, AKX, and she let it be known that if anything happened to her, Offset did it. She also reposted a post that said Offset called Cardi and Stefon's child a bastard and said Culture doesn't like the baby. He also threatened to shoot Stefon. And there's audio. The evidence Selena shared today is enough for Cardi to get a restraining order. Disgusting. But she said the gag is she already had a restraining order on him because he threatened to kill her and Stefon. And Cardi B's best friend, Cam Barbie, tried to come out and clean up the situation. He said they can't be talking about the Culture that's over here acting like baby while Receiver is her son. No, seriously. She don't play about Blossom and baby touchdown for nothing. Y'all, this situation is ridiculous. And one thing Offset is going to do is get exposed left and right. But even though people have been making jokes about this situation, when you look at the entirety of it, it's really sad and it's really ridiculous. And we know one thing, if anything ever happens to Cardi B and Stefon, we know who did it because we have multiple people who have came out and said that this man has threatened to off Cardi B and Stefon. And it's really sad. Offset needs to get the help he needs. He needs to heal and he needs to move on. And as far as Cardi B and Stefon Diggs' relationship, I think everybody is waiting for the crash and burn. But it seems like Cardi is going to continue to stand by her man as long as she can. And it's not going to help that she just had his baby. You know, she's really going to try to make it work. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this craziness. That's all I have for you. And I'll talk to you later.
Now, Offset, you ought to be a dang on shame of yourself telling that girl all your business. She must got that good. She got that L99. Because what? You telling this girl everything. You telling her all about how you tried to have Stefon set up. You telling her all about how when Cardi was in the hospital having the baby, that he got mad because you and her are technically still married. So it had to be your name on the birth certificate. How they didn't talk for 3 days. How Culture don't even know Stefon. And how you been talking to Culture even though you're not supposed to be talking to Culture because Cardi has a restraining order on you. You just laying up there pillow talking, okay? Just telling her everything. And why would you tell her of all people? You just told Selena everything, baby. She just came and spilt it all, okay? What y'all think about this? This is going to be on Royalty Speaks. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Bro, Selena Powell is playing a dangerous game. Selena Powell, what is going on? Like, Cardi, I know y'all can say what y'all want to say about Cardi B's situation, but we all know the situation is not ideal. We all know her situation is very ghetto. But like, Selena Powell, you going on a podcast and saying all these things and just regurgitating what I'm pretty sure Offset told her is actually insane. You're saying he said this, he said that, he couldn't sign the birth. Like, all these things that you're saying, Cardi, come get her. Cardi, come get this woman, send a cease and desist, something, because this is just like, you're putting this stuff out here. You're trying to make it seem like there's an issue between Culture and her siblings. That is crazy. What is happening? Bro, 2026 is starting off with a bang. Like, I cannot believe all of this stuff is going down. And we're not even 2 weeks into the new year. I actually feel bad for Cardi when it comes to this. That's crazy. Like, you're speaking on her children. Like, come on. Like, come on. Be so for real.
Hey, yo, somebody need to tell Offset, stay off OnlyFans. Y'all remember the OnlyFans model that recorded Offset in bed with her? She's here bumping her gums, Selena Powell, about how Offset is over here threatening Stefon Diggs, talking about when he see him, he gonna rob him, he gonna bust him in the kneecap, all this stuff. And he's threatening her. She put up a post saying, if anything happens to me, Offset did it. She's claiming Offset done took like $15,000 from her and ran off with it to go gamble. She's putting all the tea out there. And it's like, not only is she talking about it, but she has video recording of this man. Bro, I've never seen somebody literally throw away their own blessings, like willingly. Like, first you done left the only woman that had your back, the only woman that could help you in any situation that you was in or would help you, to now you go mess with these OnlyFans chick and they literally are spewing out things that's gonna ruin your life.